Greetings, children. Welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. The following video is for class 5, subject E.V.S, Environmental Studies, lesson 6, Air. In the last class, we studied about what is air. That is, it is one of our natural resources. And what is atmosphere? The earth is surrounded by a layer of air which is called the atmosphere. And the atmosphere or the air is a mixture of different gases. That is, it is made up of different gases, that is nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, noble gases, dust particles. It is a mixture of all these things in a different percentage. Then we even did a small exercise of how the air is filled in every other place. So let's continue with the lesson. What is wind? What is wind, children? Wind, moving air is called wind. When the air moves, air is present everywhere, right? Empty spaces, in your cupboards, any other place that you see, the air is present. But when it starts moving, it is called the wind. Wind has enormous energy. That means it has a lot of energy in it. That is why it successfully can move. When it can move the windmill also. I am sure you all might have seen windmill also. From the windmill, the energy of the wind is converted to electric energy. The wind energy is converted into electric energy. This way, the wind has enormous energy. Now there are in your textbook page number 79, there is match the drawing lines, where you are going to learn about the different properties of air. The first one, the girl is blowing the balloon. I hope you're having the textbooks and doing the exercises with me. The girl is blowing the balloon. What does it say? It says that air occupies space. Air occupies space. Then second one, it's the balloon experiment, right? What does it show? It shows that air has weight. Then the last one, the lady is blowing air into the to the fire so that it can burn better. What does it show? That air helps things burn. So the three properties of air are: air helps things burn. Anything, if it has to burn, it needs oxygen. Okay, it needs air. So air, the one property of air is it helps things burn. Then air occupies space. Air occupies space means any other matter, any glass or anything you take, there is always air in it. In your cupboards, everywhere you see, there will be air in it. And air has weight. As I told you, the empty football is lighter than the football that is full with air. Understood? Then um, there are certain incidents given in your textbook, that is page number 79. What do you learn from these incidents? Roof of the houses are carried away by the strong winds. Like, these are the activities which happen when there are huge storms or strong winds. What is wind? Moving air is called wind. While walking on a street, sometimes we feel the wind pushing us. Sometimes we feel that the wind is pushing us, right? That is the movement of the strong winds. Clothes hung out to dry will flutter when the wind blows. Right, there is movement of the clothes which are put out for drying. Then a vehicle cannot move if the air inside the tire comes out. If the tire is not filled with air, the vehicle cannot move properly. Then coconut trees swing in strong winds. Okay, how it is flexible. It has the wind has the energy to push the whole tree itself. Okay, then kites fly up in the air. These are the different activities of the air. Understood? So we are coming to the topic called air pollution. What do you mean by air pollution, children? Air pollution means mixing chemical, dust, microorganisms which are harmful to man and other organisms into the air is called air pollution. Now in the last year also you have learnt about air pollution. That means all the unwanted matters that mix with the air which pollute the air becomes air pollution. right? Here the definition is mixing chemicals. Chemicals means the smoke that is let out from the factories, and that the carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, these are the chemicals that are let out in the air. The dust, microorganisms. Dust means when there is a huge storm, when there is a lot of dry land, the whole dust rises up, right? So that dust and microorganisms which are harmful to man and other organism, not only harmful to man but all the other organisms also into the air, is called air pollutions. Now, we'll see what are some of the different causes of air pollutions. What are the different causes of air pollution? Smoke released by factories. Smoke released by factories. Then smoke from automobiles. Both the smokes, they have lot of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide content, and other chemical gases also, which are very harmful to the living beings like us and animals, plants. It is very, very harmful. And once these smoke goes into the air, and when it rains and the rain water gets mixed with these smokes like sulfur dioxide, sulfur monoxide, all these which are present in these smokes gets mixed with the air, becomes acid rain. That means it is very harmful. That water itself becomes very harmful. Then burning of substances. Anything that you burn requires air. Now if you burn anything in the presence of the air, there will be lot of smoke that comes out. Now that smoke contains carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide, which is again very harmful to the living organisms. It is very harmful to the air itself, right? Then the next cause is burning of crackers. As I keep telling you that you should not keep burning the crackers. Okay, the crackers are very harmful. Not only causes air pollution, it even causes noise pollution. If you're bursting crackers in front of your house, there will be old people or small babies living in your neighborhood who will be very disturbed by the sound of these crackers. Not only human beings, animals, especially dogs and other animals, they're very afraid of these crackers. Okay, once you start bursting the crackers, if you have a pet at home, you will know that the pet starts hiding itself when you start burning the crackers. So you should not burn the crackers, which is very harmful to our environment. It not only causes the air pollution, it also causes lot of noise pollution also. Then problems what will happen because of the air pollution. Now what happens because of the air pollution? Heart issues like heart diseases, health issues like diseases, lot of heart disease, breathing problems, cancer, all these things are caused by the air pollution only. The unwanted gas that is present in the air causes the air pollution. Now if you breathe through that air, it causes lot of problems inside our body also. So here are the some measures that you need to be followed, that you need to follow to prevent air pollution. Understood? What are the different measures that we need to follow to prevent air pollution? Preventing the mixing up of chemical wasted discharges by factories with the air. That a chemical gas, the sulfur dioxide, sulfur monoxides, and lot of gases, chemicals are released in the air in the form of smoke through the chimneys. Okay, these when they are released into the air, they get mixed with the air, and it becomes very harmful. The more we breathe such air, it becomes more harmful to our body. Installing tall chimneys in factories so that the smoke can be released at a higher altitude. That means the chimneys of the factories, okay, the one huge pipe will be there, no, that will be coming out of the factory. That should be taller, very tall it should be, and the air should be let out in the higher altitude. Altitude means height. Using gaseous fuel instead of coal, diesel and petrol. Now burning coal, diesel and petrol releases lot of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. So we should try to reduce it as much as possible and try to find out the other alternatives for coal, diesel and petrol. We use a lot of coal, diesel and petrol throughout our daily life. We are dependent more on that. Then designing emission control system. Emission control system means when in the factories or in the vehicles, the smoke which is emitted should be controlled. That is called the emission control system. Using public transport. Now one bus can carry so many people at a time. So instead of using a car to travel to the same destination, you can use the buses. Now everybody will tell using public transport means we have to walk a lot. It's better, no, you can it's okay if you walking also makes us healthy, and using public transport helps in reducing the pollution in our environment. Why do we have to protect our environment from polluting, children? Why? Can anybody think why? Because today we are living in the in next 50 years, our future generation will be living in on this world, and we have to make this a better place for them, and it should be a better place for us also. If our ancestors had polluted the way we are polluting the environment, we would not be having fresh air or good rain or good crops. We would not be having at all if they had not protected the environment which is present today. That is why it is our responsibility. It is each of our responsibility, your responsibility and my responsibility, to save this environment for the future generation. Okay, and it is not only the right of the human beings, it is also the right of the animals to have a healthy environment, for them to live in a healthy environment. So using alternative energy sources like solar energy, hydro energy power and wind power. Hydro energy means the water, through waterfalls we can produce electricity, that is hydroelectric power. Wind power, as I told you, windmills. Then solar energy, you all know about solar energy, right? We should try using more of these energies than the petrol, diesel and coal. Avoiding burning of substances near civilian areas. Huge pile up of the garbage are burnt near civilian areas. Civilian areas means where the people are living, the areas where people are living. There you should not burn these garbages or huge things that has to be destroyed, should not be burnt near the civilians area. What happens if you burn it near the civilians area? All the gas that is emitted goes directly into the civilian area, causing lot of harm to the people. That is why it is our responsibility to protect this nature, to protect the environment that we are living, for ourselves and for the future generation, right? So I'll finish the lesson here. Stay at home, stay safe. I hope you have understood the lesson. Read the textbook every day, children. Thank you.